Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your entrepreneurship tutor, Professor Henry Wisa of Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. Today, I want to talk a bit about agripreneurship. And I'm saying, let's put smiles on sorghum farmers. Yes, I have built that triangle. Sorghum, potatoes, and honey. I am calling this a triangle of agripreneurship gold. Yes, those three crops can put smiles on farmers in our counties. Now, take Turkana. Turkana County is reported to be a sorghum farming county. But do farmers know all the uses of sorghum?
Sarah Ekwam is busy trying to keep birds away from her sorghum field in Lokichoge region of Turkana County. She cultivates sorghum on her 1-acre plot for domestic use. Ekwam is relatively new to farming and has been tilling the land for about 3 years.
Yes, small-scale farming. And most of our small-scale farmers know just one use of their crops. Now, I've talked about honey, potatoes, and sorghum. But just before I go on, please subscribe, like, comment, share. Yes, subscribe. And yes, like, comment, share. This will enable me bring you more. Now, I want to look at the three crops: potato, sorghum, and beekeeping. Yes, from potatoes, we can make potato starch. That good starch, better than many of the starches, even just for thickening of your soup. Potato crisps, yes, we can make potato crisps. Potato chips, oh yes. And potato flour. Those are just a few of the crops, or rather the products that we can make from a potato. And from sorghum, we can make non-malted flour. Now, sorghum and potato flour combine to produce winning foods, baby foods. Yes, I am sure the sorghum farmer in Turkana may or may not know that. From sorghum, we can have malted sorghum flour. From beekeeping, we can have propolis, we can have royal jelly, you can have pollen, but of course, there is honey. And when we mix honey and malted sorghum flour, we get a drink. I was in Uganda not long ago, and they call it bushela. They actually packaged it. Is the Bureau of Standards certified it, and it's sold in markets. Yes, these are some of the things, products that we can produce from those three value chains: potato value chain, sorghum value chain, beekeeping value chain. How many of the bee farmers in Baringo actually produce propolis or royal jelly, which is more income generating than the honey itself? Yes. And not just that, from those products. Yes, we can have potato vodka. Yes. Candles from beeswax. Yes, beer from sorghum. Gluten-free sorghum bread. Yes, we have biscuit from sorghum. And oh yes, from honey we can have mead, honey mead. And of course, we can have wine, potato wine. These are just a few of the products that we can get from sorghum, from potatoes, from honey. How many of our farmers know this? Agripreneurship, we're talking about that. Yes, here are the counties, the 47 counties of Kenya. We're talking of the small farmers in those counties, and they are producing those crops. Let's look at them again. Look, sorghum, Busia, Embu, Homa Bay, Kisumu, Kitui, Makueni, Meru, Migori, Siaya, Turkana. These are the key sorghum producing counties in Kenya. They have a comparative advantage in producing that crop. Honey, Baringo, Kajiado, Kitui, Laikipia, Lamu, Machakos, Makueni, Nyandarua, Tana River, West Pokot. Yes, these are the counties that have a comparative advantage in producing honey. And potatoes, Bomet, Bungoma, Kiambu, Meru, Murang'a, Nakuru, Narok, Nyeri, Taita Taveta, Uasin Gishu. Now, have you noticed that apart from a few, maybe Makueni and maybe another one or two, the key producing counties of each crops are not repeating themselves? For example, Busia, advantage in sorghum. Bomet, advantage in potatoes. Kajiado, advantage in honey, except for one or two where we have which one do you see here? We have Kitui, which has sorghum and honey. Most of those leading producers in those crops have advantage in that crop. There they are. That is sorghum. That is honey. And that potatoes, a very large percentage, almost 50% or more of the counties of Kenya produce those crops, from the north to the south, the east to the west. Now, look, Turkana has an advantage in sorghum. Taita Taveta has an advantage in potatoes. There they are. Sorghum, potatoes. Simple economics. That there is a lot of comparative advantage in those crops in counties. And that can lead to trade. Intra-county trade. Are we doing that? Are our farmers enabled to do that? We find starvation in Turkana, yet we have plenty in Kenya. Yes. So, with your sorghum, honey, potatoes, wherever you are, you can really produce the goods, the products that we have said, and even more, and dig gold on your farm. Now, if you really want to reach us, you can do so at wihem@gmail.com or call us on that number. We can do your comparative advantage study, whether on your county or intra-county So, thank you for watching. Please like and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to enable us bring you more. Thank you for watching.